Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. What up, what up? Good morning, everybody. It is, we'll give it a couple more minutes. Want to share some updates with y'all and then adding a couple of channels here on the Discord right now, just editing some things. I'm trying to clean this up for you guys as our community grows. Want to make sure y'all have some good and convenient places to talk about things. So we're going to talk about all right. I know I'm a couple minutes early to the stream. Just working on cleaning up the Discord before we all start piling in here. I'm going to take a short real quick. I am trading this morning. I'm up $2,000, but I had a bad day yesterday, so when people get in here, we'll talk more about that. Nope. I do believe that we will run the lows here. Guys, I'm like I said, I've got a couple trades on. I'm going to wait for people to get in here. I'll start sharing my screens and we'll get started on the day. It's going to be a spicy day with CPI and everything else. So CPI came in this morning stronger than expected, which is driving this sell-off. Good morning, Sean. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Bryce. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I've made a couple of trades. I'm up $1,800 on the day, but I was down worse yesterday than I originally thought I'd be. So, if you're just tuning in, just know I'll share more about that. I'll show my screen in a second. We are dumping right now, just dumping. I'm short off of 18,191. Target's 18,151. I took a 10 handle profit there. I'm going to share my screen here in a sec. Just wanted to wait for some people to get in here. We're a few minutes early today. I am trading. Yeah, so I'm going to share my screen here in a sec. I've placed quite a few trades. I'm keeping my stops tight. Had a few break evens. Had a couple of, I think I had one 20 handle win here. I'm going to show my screen in a sec, though. I'll walk you guys through what happened. All right. Let's get this going. Let's get this going, guys. It is going to be a fun day in the markets today. Let's talk about it. All right. So, yesterday, rough day. Let me just real quick before I start talking about trades today. Yesterday, we were up. When I left the stream, we were down about 1,200. Just over 1,000. It is a Peloton. Yeah, I haven't ridden it in years. So when I ended the stream yesterday, we were down about 1,200. Not 12,000, 1,200. I traded a little bit more. Had to go run and do some things. Traded when I got home. I made it up to plus $50. Really wanted to try to get back to that 1,000. Had some bad trades. ended up down 2,300. So this morning got in here, and as you can see now, we're down 854 in the account. So we're doing pretty well today. Up just about 1,700, something like that. So let me show you the trades I took today. Trading 3 contracts. I waited here. I saw us break down below these levels here. I took one short here, I think. I took one short here for a $230 loss. That was my first trade today because I saw us break down below these wicks, saw that we were going to sweep the lows. So missed that, re-entered, I think, up here and took down $1,560 on that trade. And then took down 600 here. Took a couple of small losses, $200 or so here and there. So I took 1, 2, 3, $200 losses. And then down here, I took a $600 win. 91 down to 81-ish. A little bit less than that. So yeah, 580. So anyways, we are up 1780 on the day right now. But we're down 854 in our 150K combine. So we're kind of bouncing off what might be the lows for a while. Let's see if we rerun them. But we're basically gonna take it a little bit slow here. We've taken some. Oh, babe, he can come in. Hang on, my son really wants to come say hi. Hang on. Hey, bud, come here. Come here. Oh, you have your dump truck? Come here, you want to say hi? You want to come say hi? Is it going to go up or down? It's going up? We'll see. All right. All right, Bank says it's going up today. Say hi. You're right there, see? Say hi. 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 Bank says hi. All right, guys. All right, tell him it's going up or down. Up or down.
Hi.
Hi. Is it going up or down?
Hi.
Hi. Yeah. You just like being on camera? Yeah, with the headphones. Yeah. And the hat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a fun hat, huh?
Uh-huh.
All right, Dada's got a trade, okay? You gonna go bring your dump truck to Mama? All right, go get him. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Banks. Bye, Banksy. Dada. Bye-bye, Dada. All right, bud. Love you. Go get Mama. Go get her. All right, guys. Sorry about that. But you got to start your day off with Banks. Breakfast with Banks. All right. So, anyways, we are extending the range quite a bit on this opening range. Now, if we had not extended this, we probably would have marked our opening range starting back here at 730 just because of all that price action. But we don't need to worry about that today. So we might need to back here because we did extend to the highs over here. But regardless, we have almost a 200 point range between our highs at 745 and our lows of a few minutes ago. We're going to wait a little bit, see if we get some more price action here. We're kind of bouncing off this 21 EMA. Let's see if we break through. If we don't, I will be looking for another short to the downside, kind of a double bottom here, potentially. We've got about 60 handles of movement to run back to the downside. And let me pull up my trading view chart. All right, so we did break through the opening range high, not lows, opening range high of yesterday. And here we have the opening range low of yesterday. So we broke through opening range high of yesterday. We are about to tap on that again right now. Could be an important point of resistance. It was back here, as you can see, to a degree, right? It sort of served as a meaningful level yesterday. Other than that, we don't have a lot of resistance above us. So let's see if this holds. If this doesn't hold, we'll probably run up to VWAP up here at 18,281. And above that, we got a bunch of demand zones, supply zones up here. So let's see if we can run into some of these order blocks up here above VWAP, but we got a ways to go. I imagine if we do get that high, it'll take us quite a few minutes here. Probably won't get there until a few minutes after 9 if we do get there. Otherwise, I do think we may run back to the lows today. Not great news for CPI. So CPI, if you did not see the CPI numbers this morning, CPI was up. So consumer price index is up. Month over month, year over year. Core CPI, year over year, month over month. It's all up. It's all higher than we were expecting. Higher than forecasted, which sounds like a good thing. It's green, right? It's better than expected, but it's actually kind of worse than expected because we know that the Fed is looking at those numbers as key leading indicators for an opportunity or a need to lower rates. I would say opportunity more than need. They're looking at those numbers, wondering if inflation is cooling down. The numbers today indicate that inflation is not cooling down as much as they would like it to. You heard Fed Powell last week say that 2% is the target, and we're not at 2%. We are almost double that still in the CPI numbers for this morning. So that's why we're selling off a little bit. We did sell off on the initial news, then we rallied again because those numbers are actually kind of good. It's like good means bad and bad means good right now. And the market's having a hard time reacting and digesting some of this news. So anyways, that's what we got here. We're going to play. I just traded off stream. If you're just tuning in, I traded off stream before hopping on with you guys. As you know, I rarely trade before 9 a.m., but we had so much price action here. I took down $1,700 in profit this morning to get myself close to scratch on yesterday. Yesterday ended the stream down about $1,200. Traded off stream afterwards, I had to go run some errands. Traded off stream later in the day, and got back to plus $50 or so and plus 60, something like that. It was like between 50 and 100 that I was up. And so basically got back to scratch. Was not happy enough with that. Over traded, went down $2,000 something. It was not one of my finer moves. Almost 2,500, I guess, if we do the math. So about 2,500. Yeah, it was not a good day for me. I was very disappointed in myself. I did not hit my max loss limit on my TopStep account, which is the only thing that I'm grateful for, is that I didn't fully crank it. Right? If I'm going to look for some positivity in the day yesterday, that was the positivity. I had enough self-control to not hit my $3,000 loss limit. But somehow I ran it down $2,500 with 3 contracts. It was bad. Over trading, don't do it. It was awful. I'm happy to show you guys if my trades still show from yesterday. Let's see. I don't know if they do. Yeah, they don't. They clear them. Anyways, it was bad. Lots of over trading. It was not great. So just want to be fully transparent with you all that yesterday I did end the day down $2,500. I said I would walk away. I didn't. I came back, got some confidence by going up to plus 50 or so dollars, and then ran it back down. So that's one thing I wanted to share with you all. But we are back up today, $1,700. We're going to play this tight. If this is our high watermark on the day, we're gonna take that and be happy. But we are going to look for a reversal back to the downside here. We're running up on some order blocks up here. We have our first one up here at 18,310. As you can see here, should show that here. Yeah, 18,310.50. First one, we got a second one up here at 18,320. Another one up here at 18,365. And then if we do run the highs, which I would be shocked if we did. If we do run the highs, we have some more order blocks above us. We'll talk more about that if we get there. But It is 9 o'clock. Let's mark our opening ranges for the day. These are our opening ranges from yesterday. Yesterday, we stayed range bound for most of the day. And we stayed in a pretty tight range yesterday. I mean, real tight. Like, it was a 100-point range yesterday, which in the Nasdaq is a very tight range. So if you traded yesterday and you are a range-bound trader, you probably had the time of your life. As long as you were catching things the right way. But even good range-bound traders can have bad trading days on range-bound days. So if that happened to you, that's okay. But again, protect your profits. Let me think. Any other announcements? Oh, another community announcement, guys. The Discord. I linked it and pinned it in the chat. Discord. I have updated the Discord a bit. So if you go into Discord, you will see we now have a general channel. We have a channel for prop firms. So if you want to talk about prop firms, we have that channel. We have a wins channel, a losses channel, a futures channel, a forex channel, and a stocks channel. So if you would like to talk about any specific product like futures, forex, or stocks, because I know some of you in here trade forex, and some of you just trade stocks, you are more than welcome to talk about that. I would include stock indexes in the stocks channel as well. Notice I did not put crypto. I know some of you guys enjoy crypto. Crypto is a hot topic right now. I am not a fan of crypto. I think great if you want to gamble on crypto, that's fine. But I'm not a fan of crypto. I will not talk about crypto on this channel because I don't know enough about it. I did at one point in my life in 2012, when I was 22, I owned 1,000 Bitcoin at $10. That was I thought it was a great investment. I bought it for about $10 and sold it right at $20. So doubled my money. I thought I did great. And of course, now I wish I had that 1,000 Bitcoin. I wouldn't be on stream. I would be on an island drinking a pina colada with my wife, and we would be worrying about absolutely nothing right now. So, whatever. Live and learn. I mean, it took 6 years for that Bitcoin to rally. So to really rally into the thousands. And if I had it now, how much would 1,000 times, what's the price of Bitcoin today? I said I wasn't going to talk about crypto, but I just have to, times 70. Awesome. Yeah, I'd have $70 million. So, I'm an idiot, or I'm not. I don't know. I doubled my money, and I'm good with that. Bottom line, I'm not going to talk about crypto on this channel. I don't want this to become a channel that talks about crypto. It's just not something that I'm interested in going down, unfortunately. If you're here and you trade crypto, I'm not judging you. Again, like I said, I've owned crypto. I still own a little bit, but it's not something that I put any real money into. I look at it as gambling. I only put money in that I'm willing to lose. And it's not a lot. I have less than probably $3,000 in crypto. Anyways, all that to say, good morning, Rosales. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So if you'd like to join the Discord, check out those new channels in there. If you are talking about trading, please keep your trade conversations in the wins and losses channel in the Discord. If you want to talk about prop firms, there's a channel there. I can build out more channels for you guys if there's more topics you want to talk about. And here we go. I may be looking for a short here to break through VWAP and run the lows again. Let's see. And I'm going to look for a longer time frame trade on this one. This might run back to the highs, but let's see what happens. So I'm going to look for a run all the way down here to 18,200. This is going to be a huge trade if we get it. We're going to go for it, and we're going to see if we can stay in this for a while. All right, I'm going to move my stop to break even, and then we're going to see if this baby runs through VWAP. It might not. I might stop out right here. I will trail my stop up until we get to break even up here. So if I don't get stopped out at break even and we run through VWAP, oh, we got stopped out break even. Whatever. Anyways, how is everyone else doing today? Has anyone taken trades? Oh, I didn't mark our opening ranges. Let's mark those real quick. All right, so I am going to factor our opening range high. I'm going to mark 2 levels here because we did have an opening range. Hey, let's go, Sean. Nice. I am going to mark our opening range high up here, and I'm going to mark another one down here at 8:30, right here at 8:30, because those are both 2 important levels that I think we will see. If we see those today, they could be pretty meaningful. So let's mark those. So we'll have 8:30 level in light green. We will have the 7:30 opening range. It's 7:45, but between 7:30 and 7:45, that was opening range high. We're going to mark this in slightly darker green. Okay. And then we're going to mark our opening range low for the day in red down here. And awesome. All right. We've got our opening range low and opening range high. We've got some levels in here that I want to watch. So let me mark these. So first level here, you can see right around. So we have support through here, and it also lines up right here. So we're going to have a level here as support. We're going to mark this in yellow. So we have this yellow support line that this level here down here at 18, roughly 18,276, that may serve as a meaningful level of support for us. And then we have really our opening range levels right now are the other meaningful levels we have today. So let's see, my opening range breakout trade would be basically, as you can see, 18,276 and VWAP are 6 handles apart from one another. So I'll be looking for a trade to see if we can have an opening range breakout through the lows. In order for us to do that, I do believe we will have to break through this 1876 level. We will then have to break through the opening range high of yesterday at 18,248. And then we potentially have room to run all the way down to 18,174. So that's what I'm watching for right now. See if it gives it to us. We are in the middle of a pretty substantial order block right now, playing around just below the 8:30 opening range high, and then above that we have the 7:30 opening range high. And I did mark 2 opening ranges today because of CPI at 7:30 this morning. I hope that makes sense. If you have questions on any of what I just marked in the chat, it should be pretty self-explanatory, but if there's any questions, just chime in, and happy to explain why I did what I did here. Brr, it's cold in my house. I gotta turn the heat up. Another quick announcement as well. This Friday, I will not be streaming. I'm going to be playing golf on Friday morning, so I will not be streaming Friday. All right, we're rejecting off of this level here. We're really kind of rejecting off of the top of these candle bodies here at 18,329. So let's see if we can get let's see if this is a pullback or if this is a true breakdown here. Right now we have much higher highs coming in, so I would expect us to kind of stay in a channel here, having a low, our low here be right here. Dids, how do I close a position on the futures market? There's a few ways to do it. Are you using Tradeovate? Or what, I should say, what channel are you, what platform are you using? Oh, nice, Rosales. I love it. Okay, Tradeovate. Let's talk about this real quick. I'm going to answer Did's question. 2 ways to do it. You can click exit market and cancel. This does 2 different things. This will exit your trade that you're in, but it will also cancel any pending orders you have on the board. So you can click this button up here, exit at market and cancel. That's your first option. If you need to just quickly flatten your positions, you can click that button. Second, if you are in a long, you can place a target or a stop loss. So let me turn off my OCOs. So I'm not going to do it here where we're actually at risk of potentially getting tripped. So let's say you were long and you were long from down here at 230 and you wanted to set your target at 250. All you would do is click with your, you would just click on that, left click, and then you would click sell, right? Because you're long from down here. So your target's 10 handles above you. So that's, once it trips that, it's going to close you out. And if you want to put a stop loss below 230 for a 10 handle stop loss, you would go down here. Oh, would be a 20 handle take profit, and a stop loss would be down here. So you would have your, it won't let me do it, but you would basically you would bracket your order, right? So you have a stop loss and a take profit target. That's your, when trade of 8 runs through that level, when the price runs through your level here, it'll trip the sale. I hope that helps, Dids. Let me know if you have other questions. But yeah, if you want to just flatten your account real quick, you can click exit it, market it, and cancel. One thing that I would definitely recommend, if you are trading the Nasdaq, you should 100% have stop losses in place. The Nasdaq is very whippy and can take massive moves in a very short period of time, as seen here. This 1 minute candle was 40 handles. This was a 40 handle candle. This was a 40 handle candle. So if you did not have a stop loss, like let's say you went long right here, which that would be a crazy place to go long. But if you went long right here, oh, cool. Nice, Dids. Yeah. Definitely make sure your screen is all the way filled in. Make sure you can see everything. But yeah, if you went long here and didn't have a stop loss, I mean, even trading one contract, you would have been down, $400. So just be careful. All right, I am going to look for a short here. Oh, no, I want to turn my OCOs back on. Hang on. All right, I'm going to look for a short up here. See if it gives it to me. We can go right here. Oh, not chasing that. Missed it. We are breaking down off of these order blocks. We do have the 300s down here that we're tapping on right now. 300s are a pretty significant level. I do think we're going to run back to the lows today. I mean, the reason I think that is because you don't get downward price action like this for no reason. So I think the market will retrace that, and we have failed to make higher highs here. So we have lower high, slightly lower high, but our lows are meaningfully lower throughout. So I'd be looking for a breakdown, but we got to make it through some key levels first. So I'm going to be looking for a much longer time frame hold here. I just want to get a good entry so that I don't have to take any real meaningful heat in the beginning. So let's see if we get it up here. 307. I do think we will bounce on VWAP a little bit, so that's why I would like to take a short up here at 307. That allows us to break through the 300s. Man, it missed me by a tick. If we could get a short up here at 307, I can take a little bit of heat that I'm not uncomfortable with. Wait for this to break through 300. And then trail my stop a little bit just to, let's see. Oh, we bounced off 300 hard. Ooh, okay. I still like this location though. Just move my stop a little higher. Okay, here we go. We are going to move our target down quite a bit. mm. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. All right. I do think we're going to reject off these levels, but let's wait and see. We'll wait a little longer and see if we get... the ES is much stronger. Not much, but it's showing more strength than the Nasdaq right now. So let's just see what happens over these next 2 or 3 candles. See if we get another indication of a breakdown. I mean, even if we can get a trade down to VWAP, that's a 30 handle trade. All right, here we go. If we fail to make higher highs here, the ES is showing signs of wanting to run to the highs right now. Just this on this one candle, we're looking kind of bullish, so I just want to be careful here. Thinking about it, doing it. Oh, give it to me. Come on. All right, we're in. All right, we will trail our stop down here to 309 in a second. Basically locking in $600. Worst case scenario. Best case is we run down here to 80 we sweep the 300s, run down to the 80s. Right at VWAP. I'm going to move this a little higher. All right, we're right on top of VWAP. Honing in on 35 handles if we can get it. All right, trailing stop to 304.75, taking down 15 handles. All right, 304.75. We got 15 handles locked in for sure. Let's see if we can get 35. I'm not trailing my stop any further. We're just going to see if we get these levels down below us. We're up $1,300 on this trade. We need to really sweep these 90s. There we go. Nope. Either way, we're taking down 900 here, but let's see if we can get some more. Yeah, that's okay. Took down $900 there. I'm happy with that. Good trade. All right, let's see if we retest the high of this range. This is a 15, 20 handle range that we're in right now in this little barcode. So, if as long as if we short up here, like I'd be very comfortable taking another short up here, having my stop above these wicks. That would be kind of the next level I'd look for. And then, worst case is you target down here, get 20 handles. Best case is you target further down and get 30 or 40 handles. So, we took 45 ticks here. That's not bad. ES is showing strength. Nasdaq is not. So let's watch this closely. I'm watching this right here. Notice the ES kind of is looking like it wants to break to the upside. Nasdaq is not looking that way right now. And again, I'm like being I'm looking very closely at these 1 minute candles. This is me just like kind of reading between the lines and feeling this out. Futures have their own footprint. DIDs, I have not. Market footprint, no. It's not a strategy or a type of analysis I incorporate into my trades. Doesn't mean it's a bad way to read it. It's just not something that I do. All right, here we go. I'm going to be looking for a short here off of the highs of these candle bodies. Maybe. Nope, I'm going to wait. This is a strong candle. I don't want to get in front of this right now. All right, that's looking good. It's looking nice and weak. Stop up here above. Again, moving target down to VWAP. As long as we don't get a giant power move right here. Oh, no. There we go. That was a stronger candle than I wanted to see. We are going to kill this we're going to kill this. Live to fight another day. I'm going to kill that. I would have stopped out, so glad I killed it. All right, I don't like this. Let me draw it on here. You'll see it more clearly on here. I killed that because we see a little bit of that. I wanted to see that. So we started to see the opposite of what we were looking for. And I have no ego in this. I want to live to fight another day, and that's it. So I'd rather kill that, take a smaller loss, and move on. I still took a $270 loss, but my stop was up here, so I would have taken an additional $200 or $300 loss on that. So just trying to play it smart, play it cool, not get too greedy. All right, 80% long in TopStep. Damn. Hey, we got 28 people watching the stream. If you have not hit that like button, it would mean the world to me if you did. And if you choose not to hit the like button, that's cool too. But you're dead to me. I'm just kidding. Hit the like button. That would be awesome. Thank you. Also, if you're just tuning in, I linked the Discord. I pinned the Discord. Oh, thanks, Bryce. That's really nice of you. You should start a stream so I can dislike yours. I'm just kidding. I pinned the Discord channel in the chat. Discord is pinned in the chat. If you'd like to join Discord, I did make some adjustments to Discord this morning. So we now have a prop firms channel in Discord. We have a wins channel, prop firms. So place for you to talk about prop firms, prop trading, share your experiences. Wins channel, losses channel, futures channel, Forex channel, and stocks channel. So if you want to talk about futures, just in general, not wins or losses, just futures conversations, there's a channel for it. Forex, another channel, and stocks, there's another channel. If you were here earlier, you know I do not have a crypto channel in there. I'm not a fan of crypto, especially not for day trading. It is an unregulated market. Now, Bitcoin does have an ETF coming up, but still, crypto as a product, as a commodity, is not something that I'm a fan of talking about. I'm not knowledgeable enough about it. I want to try to keep that out of our community. So I'm sorry if crypto is the main thing you trade. It's just not something that I'm a fan of. I think there's just way too much negative. There's too much negative sentiment around crypto. I want to keep this fun, keep this light, and I'd prefer for us to stick to regulated industries, and currencies, stocks, and futures are all quite regulated. So I want to keep it all kosher on what we talk about and what we share with each other. All right, maybe having a rollover here. We're bouncing off of this supply zone up here, order block. So let's see if this is a point of reversal for us. Move one of my charts over here just so I can see it while I trade. We're going to wait for a little more confirmation here. We did break above today's opening range high from 830. We are coming up on the opening range high from the 730 session. So we did have our CPI numbers come out, which is why I have two opening ranges marked today. I have our opening range from 830 to 930, and I have, let me show you guys real quick in case you're just tuning in. So I have opening range high from the 830 session and opening range high from the 730 session when we had CPI. So we did peak here. We topped out up here at 18,381.50 during the opening range. Right after CPI numbers, we ran up to those highs. And then we came back down into this range. And at 8:30, we retapped our opening range candle at 8:30, tapped this high, and then ran to the downside. Also, if you're just tuning in, yesterday I did take a loss. If you watched the stream, I was down about $1,300, $1,200 after the stream. I did come back and trade later that day yesterday. Made my money back up to plus $50 with scratch on the day. Was very excited, but it was not enough. I got greedy and kept trading, overtraded, ended up down $2,500. So for us to be down, we're up $1,500 today. We're down a total of $1,000 right now. I'm quite happy with that. I made a few trades this morning during that 8:30, right around 8:30. Caught a big move to the downside there. And I'm very happy with the price action we got. So I just wanted to share with you guys, for transparency's sake, what I did yesterday, and kind of keep you informed of both what I did yesterday and what I did this morning. Whether I had those wins this morning or not, I came to the stream fully intending on keeping you all informed of what had happened. But as you can see here, my TopStep account is at minus $1,084.36. Dids, how long am I staying on for? I'll be on till about 10:30 or 11 today. So I'll be on for another hour and a half. And we don't have any real price action that I'm excited about right now. So I'm just going to be nice. Go fry some eggs, dude. Go get those eggs. Nice. I love it. I'm so glad that you've joined us on your futures journey here. We've got a really supportive group here. Hey, there's a few guys that I haven't seen yet today. Grims, are you there? We've got Caesar. I haven't seen Caesar yet. Haven't seen Grims. Haven't seen Trading Wiz. I saw Sean earlier. Haven't seen Henry. But yeah. Sound off in the chat. If you're new here, sound off where you're from and how you found. Hey, Sean, what's up? Sound off in the chat where you are or where you're from. Nice. Just got back from Starbucks. Andreas, love it. Yes, I am just trading the NAS. Romania, let's go. That's awesome. Grim, what's up? Texas. Texas. Georgia, let's go. Georgia the country or Georgia the state? Oh, dang, let's go. We got Romania and Georgia. I think Romania and Georgia, don't they border each other? I used to be pretty good at geography. Let me see. Fact checking myself right now. All right, so Romania. Okay. No. Where's Georgia? Am I an idiot? Some countries in between. Okay. I am an idiot. Thank you for being nice about the way you told me I'm an idiot. That was really cool of you. I don't deserve you. Yeah, okay. Yep. Where the heck is Georgia? Why can't I find it on the map? I know it's Eastern-ish Europe. Wow. I thought I was much better at geography than this. I got a 100% on my geography test. Back in 5th grade. I had to know 40 countries with 40 of their capitals. 40 countries and their capitals. And I had to be able to pick them out on a blank map. And I did that. And I got 100% on the states as well, with states and capitals in the U.S. So I'm not trying to flex on you guys and say that I'm the smartest person to ever do it, but I might be. Might be the smartest to ever do it. Look at that. We have new highs. What the flip? What the flip is going on, guys? What? This is nuts. This is just bananas. All right, if you think you know geography better than me and you have not already liked the stream, that would be awesome. Hit that like button, please. Smash that like button. Hey, you caught along from 300. Are you still in it? Rec, I should have called you out too. You're in here almost every day. Welcome back. 100 points. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. Wow. I love a good success story. Boom. Oh, bummer. Bummer. I'm sorry, Andreas. That's a bummer. Oh, do you trade the Dow? Oh, yeah. Dope wreck. The Nasdaq is amazing and terrifying. The Nascrack. It's a scary world to be in. Nice. Love that. Love it. Andreas, do you trade the Dow? I saw you said something about the Dow and the EMAs. You trade the Dow? You might be one of the only Dow traders in here, which is dope. I love that. All right, guys, looking for a 15-point move to the downside here if I don't get stopped out. We're going to keep running the highs, aren't we? Oh, this is just a poop sandwich. Oh, there we go. Come on. Come on. I want this to be the weakest green candle we've... wah, wah, wah. Dow and Nasdaq. Okay. I love it. Love it. Love it, Andreas. That's awesome. All right. Looks like we're running the highs again. Awesome. All right, my wife just made my kids some eggs. I'm going to go steal one real quick, and I will be right back. Don't take any good trades without me, or do, but post them. Share it in the chat. All right, I'll be right back. All right. I know why I was confused about Georgia. Because Georgia... What the heck? Did my computer freeze? Everything froze. What is going on? Tradeovate froze. Ah! Ah! No! Okay, hold on, guys. What the heck is happening? I know why I was confused about Georgia and Romania being next to each other. Because they kind of are. They just have the Black Sea in between them. That was why. Technically, they are next to each other, but the Black Sea is there. So, anyways. Geography. Told you I'm the best to ever do it. Nice, Andreas. I hope that for you also. That'd be sweet. I don't know why Tradeovate just froze on me. That was really weird. And now we've got this super disgusting slow grind to the upside that is just not fun for anyone. And I just know as soon as I take a long, it's going to just dump. But you know what? I will take a long here off of 400. I never take longs, but this 400 level might end up being a meaningful level. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Don't dump. All right, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'm going to move this down here, though, a little bit. Oh, no. Oh. All right. I'm just scalping right now because I'm scared of this market. Can we break down further than this? You think we can pull back further? Is 400 going to be resistance and not support? No, no. Of course, as soon as I flip, it flips in a. This is dumb. This is dumb. Dumb. I shouldn't have done that trade. That was a dumb trade. I should have stayed in this trade and kept my stop loss down here. And all right. Well, it looks like we're going to run the highs. How do you buy? I talk about this on my stream all the time. How do you buy all-time highs? Andreas, what would you recommend to go for Apex? Buy 5 50K accounts and connecting them through a copier, doing this 4 times. Okay, Andreas, my personal opinion is to take 5 Apex accounts, just buy 5, pass those, get funded, and then add 5 more. Add in increments of 5. That's my personal opinion. Yes, and I would certainly, I mean, it can't hurt to wait for good discounts with them. They do good discounts all the time. But yeah, I would definitely, yeah, if you can get to 20 accounts with Apex, that's great. I just would not recommend doing 20 at one time. Personal opinion. That's just me. All right, I'm going to take a short here. See if we can run back down through the 400s. Just we had a really strong bearish wick right here above us, so I'm going to see if we can get a short here. I'm going to move stop to break even, though, in case we run back to the highs. All right, cool. Good trade so far. Let's see if we break 400. If we break 400, I'll move my stop to 400. Gosh. This is... All these buyers need to go to bed. Go home. Go home, Roger. Yeah, the risk is obviously the biggest thing here. All right, stop to 400. Cool. I'll take that. All right, we're up $1,200 on the day. Might look for another short here. Let's see what this candle does. Ooh. Is this a pullback or is this the start of something beautiful to the downside? We have room to run down here to 381. That's opening range high from 730. The opening range high from 730. Oh yeah, this is if you're a scalper, this is next level scalping. All right, I'm gonna try this one more time off of 400. I'm in 2 contracts. It filled me for 2. I'll take that. Might kill this third one and move stuff. Whoa! Yeah, I'm glad I killed that third one. Okay, that was 200. That would have been a $300 loss if I didn't kill that one. Good morning, Caesar. I was just asking where you were. All right, I like a short here off of the highs of these candle bodies, but I don't like it that the ES is tapping on the all-time highs right now. I think it's all-time highs in the ES. I don't like that. No, I'm sorry, Caesar. Ooh, look at this. We're running. Have you seen your data on the percentage of trades that hit break even? Oh, break even, then go on to win versus the ones. No, that would be something I should do for sure. If you are on this channel, you know, if you've been watching me for the last couple of weeks, you know, I do move stop to break even quite a bit. I'm actually pretty okay with my risk reward. including break even, because when I don't stop out, so Captain, I know you've been on the stream a lot, so you know this, but for anyone else, I do move stop to break even quite a bit, but it's because I'm almost always taking shorts. And when I take shorts, I'm looking for cheap trades with heavy, fast price action to the downside. Like right here, this is one where, because of this giant wick we had up here and the fact that the ES is looking like it might roll over, I want this to be a strong, forceful red candle down right now. And if it doesn't give me a strong move, we're right at the highs. So if it doesn't give me a strong move to the downside quickly, there's a good chance this thing just tears back to the upside. So a break-even stop here is not something that concerns me. I'd rather take a break-even stop than get a quick whip up 5 handles and stop out. So I'm trying to move this here, but it's just dancing on top of it. Yeah, I don't like this. I'm trying to move it. I just can't, it won't even let me. Yep, I'm going to kill it. This is going to run. There we go. I would have been stopped out. It's just my personal trading style. I'm not saying I recommend it for anybody. That's just how I like to trade. I feel like one thing I've gotten really good at in Nasdaq futures is reading the 1 minute and reading the way the candles move on the 1 minute. And I can kind of tend to see when we're getting, for example, okay, so on this candle, you notice it's kind of going, it's doing this little stutter, da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. It's drilling at the highs. It's tapping, boom, tap, 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 boom, tap, 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 boom. What it's doing right now, right? So when it runs to the upside, it tends to do what it's doing now. Tap, 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 boom, tap, 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 boom. When I start to see that, I'm like, ooh, there's a good chance we get a pretty strong push right here. Conversely, when you get a downward movement, I'll show you in a second, you tend to get a little bit of a tap, tap, tap drop, and it just keeps dropping. There's a lot more stutter in the moves to the upside, and a lot more of a fluid movement to the downside. More of a flush to the downside and a stutter to the upside is typically what you see in the movement. So basically, when I'm moving my stop to break even, it's because I know, right here, cheap trade, especially right after this red candle or this red wick, this huge red wick. But there is, if this wick is going to get run, then it's going to happen like that. So I would rather move stop to break even and wait to see if we get that flush that I was talking about. So basically, hover over break even, leave it, let it go on break even when we get our first little 3-4 handle beginnings of a flush. Stop to break even, and then hopefully the momentum continues to the downside, and it's clear of my stop for good. If not, that's okay. Yeah, the follow through. No, Captain. Yeah. I'm not being defensive or anything here. I'm just explaining for other people. I know you've seen me do it. You've seen me talk through it. And it's definitely a good way to reflect. One of my biggest weaknesses is that I hate taking heat. I hate it. I hate it so much. And because I'm a short bias trader, I talked about this on my last couple streams ago. Let's look at the 1-day chart here. Because again, if you look at the 1-day chart, longs have been getting paid since October 23rd. Longs have been getting consistently paid since October 23rd. So I know that if I on a longer time frame, I'm going to lose if I'm only looking for short positions. But if I have a strong strategy for yeah, for sure, Captain. Yeah. 100%. There's probably some statistical value in me not doing that, for sure. It's probably worth looking into. But I just know my strategy is I like to look for shorts. I like to look for reversals to the downside because I like the way they move. And I like that I can grab 15 or 20 handles in a very short window of time when I'm taking a short trade. What up, Kenneth? Welcome. So anyways, I just know that if I'm going to take those shorts, especially in a market like we have right now, where longs have been getting paid for 6 months, I know that I need to be super protective of my entries. I need to take cheap trades, and I need to be very protective of my entries. And I need to be in it for a short period of time. So, yeah, if you guys could smash that like button, that would be amazing. Thank you. Guys, this has been awesome. Tomorrow is our 2-week anniversary of starting this stream. So if you're just tuning in, I promise we're working on making this better. But been doing this for 2 weeks. Very, very honored and excited to have the community that we have. Yeah, and hit that subscribe button too. We have 800 subscribers in the last 2 weeks, which is awesome. You guys are amazing. And I'm very excited and grateful to have the community that we have. Also, I linked our Discord in the chat. So if you want to join Discord, we have Discord up there. I added some new channels within Discord. So we have a win and a loss channel. So if you want to talk about your trade performance, please post those in the wins and loss channels. And we have a prop firm channel. So if you want to talk about prop firms and prop firm experiences, or if you have questions about prop firms, drop those in the prop firm channel. And then we have futures, Forex, and stocks. Those are just channels to talk about general futures products, Forex products, and stocks. So if you guys want to talk about those, there's a safe space to do those. You will be judged, but you will not be judged harshly. So, yeah, I'm just kidding. There's no judgment. This is a channel and a community for us to all learn together and continue becoming better traders. Oh, I'm going to move off the 1 day here. Sorry about that. Let me move back to the 1 minute. A lot of important levels today, and it looks like, so far we've cleared a lot of the meaningful levels to the upside. We cleared our 830 opening range high. We cleared our 730 opening range high. We cleared a bunch of order blocks in here. We're in the middle of an order. Well, we just tapped on an order block up above us up here. We are not in all-time high range just yet, but we are super dang close to it. So, yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind. The other thing to keep in mind is that we have European Central Bank speaker at 11. We have the U.S. 10-year note high yield and 10-year note bid to cover at 12. And then we have the U.S. federal budget balance at 1 o'clock. So just be aware of that news. Is this where we roll over? What do we think? Also, guys, I did want to show you this because I'm working on becoming a better opening range breakout trader. So we did have a really interesting opening range breakout today. So today's a very interesting and unique day because we did have kind of our 7:30 opening range and we had our 8:30 opening range. So we had our CPI news come out at 7:30. And we did run all the way up at 7:45 to these highs at 7:45. And then we pulled back. And then we hit our 8:30 opening range highs right here. And then we pulled way back, created our opening range lows for the 8:30 to 9 o'clock session. And we ran up. So here's what I noticed, right? We had This yellow line is just an important level. This was a strong support level here this morning. So we broke above that, and then we started to run up to the opening range highs. Well, we had a failed auction here. I'm explaining my opening range breakout here, right? So we had a failed auction here, then failed auction to the upside, but we failed to pull back down to these levels, and instead we broke through one opening range high with a strong confirmation candle right here. Good place to go long. We flew through opening range highs here, pulled back a bit, and then ran and flew again through the other opening range highs from the 7:30 CPI news. So we had a pretty strong opening range breakout today, which yesterday was extremely range bound. So if you're looking for an opening range trade, there was a good one today if you were able to catch it. My short bias definitely got the better of me, and I missed all of that. But I kind of like what's happening right here. So let's see if we get an opportunity here. This might double top, but let's see if we can get. I kind of like the ES is showing a little bit of weakness here. Nasdaq is not showing weakness. Dang. Yeah, never mind. Not taking a trade. Let's check in on Bobo while we watch the markets. Bobo, how we feeling? Bo's feeling good. You doing good today? Yeah? You good girl? Yep. Bo's doing great. So. If you were wondering. Bobo does not think it's going to 19,000 today. Bobo thinks Papa's going to make 19,000 today, and she is right. Yeah, Bobo chilling. All right. Would have been real nice to be in up here. Missed that move. Let's see if we get a full-on reversal or if this is just a pullback. Also, update on the P&L. We are up 833 today. All right. Wow, man. That would have been a great move. Could have, should have, would have. Nice, Kenneth. Love it. Congrats. Yeah, I'm about maybe there too. I want to see us flush these 400s. I don't know if we're gonna though. I'm gonna try it. See if it gives it to me. I'm looking for a flush of the 400s here. And we, of course, it's just gonna, awesome. Cool. Yeah, nice. All right, update. I'm up 516 on the day. Sweet. That was a dumb trade. I've made a couple of dumb trades. All right, let's see if we can get a little bit of a rollover here. If not, I might take my 500 and just be happy with it. Move on. I'll still hang out on the stream with y'all, but I might stop. We don't like the 20s right now. Very interesting. The ES showing definite weakness. Nasdaq definitely looking like it wants to roll over right now. I think the buyers are just getting exhausted up here. Maybe. Maybe not. All right. What do we think? Bit of a strong green candle potentially right here. So, all right. Yeah, we missed that. Keep missing these. Keep missing them. Gosh darn it. If you were looking for if you're treating this as a pullback and you're looking for a trade off of this 21 EMA could be a good trade. I'm not looking to go long here though. Looking too heavy. Looking like we could get a flush. We would need to really flush through these 400s though. 400's pretty strong support right now. A 21 EMA long could have been a good trade. Yeah, would have been a good trade. I should take my own advice. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Yep. The ribbon flip. Let me turn on Q Pro actually. What do we got here? All right. The ribbon did flip, but now it's flipping back. Let's look for a ribbon flip again. If you guys want to see what we're talking about with the Q Pro ribbon flip, so right here. You're talking about the Trading Wiz, you're talking about turn off alerts. Talking to me? I think I turned off alerts. Oh, Rankos. Yeah. I forgot. Q Pro is definitely optimized for Rankos. God, Rankos are really hard for me to trade. All right, here. So, yeah, this is what we're talking about here with the Rankos. This is something I need to work on. I need to study this. Yeah. All right, Trading Wiz, you and I need to get together because I've watched so many videos on trading Rankos with Q Pro, and it's the main reason I don't use Q Pro because I know they're optimized for Ranko. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get together on that. And then I will gladly discuss the trading strategy with the stream on that. It's a very interesting topic. All right, here we go. Potential reversal here. Let's see if we get it. I want to see how strong this candle is. I would like the candle, the candle body to really resist off of the lows of these candle bodies. And yeah, I'm going to look for this trade. All right, let's see. See if we flush the 400s here. Or we just run right into my stop. Awesome. Don't do it, please. I would really, really like a flush. Give me a flush. Give me a flush. Target would be down here at 81, which is our opening range. All right, I am going to move stop to break even. All right, we got the flush. Cool. We're in the money. Up $300. Still running. Flush the 400s. Don't bounce off 400 again. God, we keep bouncing off 400. Oof. Goodness gracious. All right, EMAs are about to roll over potentially. Let's see if we get a rollover in the EMAs. Or crossover, rather. Crossover in the EMAs. The 9 and the 14 have crossed over. The 21 has not yet crossed over, but it looks like it's just on the verge of it. Not taking a trade yet. Just want to be careful in case we do rip to the upside here. We need to break this 400 level. 400 is a really important psych level. Any of the even hundreds are pretty important levels, psych levels in the market. So let's see if we fail to top here. If we fail to, if we have a lower high again, I will be looking for a short as an indicator of a reversal back to the downside. Could be our opportunity to run the lows. But I don't like the strength of this green candle right now, so I'm glad I'm not in this. Let's just watch for a minute. Sorry, guys, I'm exhausted. I didn't sleep at all last night. Yeah, 400 flipped real quick. Oh, Trading Wiz, you're the best. Thank you. Yep. That looks like what I've seen. Cool. All right, Trading Wiz. I'm going to spend some time on that tonight. What do we think? Are we going to make a higher high? It looks like it wants to. Your long Dow. Nice. Long Dow. Dang. Strong push to the upside. I mean, it's crazy because we had such a big flush this morning. We had we had 170 point flush this morning. Between 8:30 and 8:45, 15 minutes, we flushed 170 points. That's nuts. 160, 165, I guess, but still huge flush. And then we just ran to the upside through all of our levels, just cleared them all, took them out quick, bang, bang. It was nuts. Yeah, I think we run the highs again, guys. What's stopping them? I think at this point the longs know that they have control. So let's wait until they get exhausted. For me, if you're looking for longs, like, again, my strategy is to trade off of the EMAs. So if you're looking for longs, look for a pullback off the EMAs maybe. I don't like to take these longs. I don't like buying highs. We're at highs right now. So Yeah. Stocks are mostly all green, especially NVIDIA. It's up 5.8%. NVIDIA's up 5.8% right now. Wow. Yeah, you're right. Crazy. NVIDIA's market cap right now is 2.27 trillion. That's more than the GDP of Canada. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. It is. If you guys watch TopStep, you are familiar with Rips. You might be familiar with Rips even outside of TopStep. I think he has his own channel and he's got a great community. Huge fan of Rips. He's been doing this a lot longer than me. I've learned from Rips. Rips does have one of his screens. He has the charts for the Magnificent 7 up. So he's watching the Mag 7 to see how they perform, and he's trading he's basing some of his trade decisions off of the Mag 7 performance. So I think strategies like that is the kind of thing when I see someone like Rips trading with that type of analysis, like so freaking detailed, the stuff he's looking at. What I just admire him a lot for the way he does it. What I don't understand is how the heck does Rips digest all of that information that he's getting in front of him and make trade decisions? Like, I feel like you run the risk of getting analysis paralysis having that much information in front of you. That's like, it's like almost so much, it's like paralyzing. Yeah, Andreas, exactly. That's a good point. In general, I think less is more, which is why my Tradeovate chart is really cheap. Like, I want VWAP here, and I want my EMA bands. Not bands, EMAs. I want my EMAs because I want to rely on EMAs for trade entries on pullbacks. And I want my VWAP because I just want to make sure I'm being careful when I trade around VWAP. Other than that, that's all I need for my trade entries, right? But then people have asked what charts I use. I rely heavily on TradingView. I have I use QuantView and TradingView, but I basically pay for all of the live data for TradingView so I can watch different markets, right? So I'm watching the dollar. I'm watching the dollar, the ES, the Nasdaq. The Dow is one I've thought about, but I don't. I'm watching. What else do I have up here? Dollar, ES, Nasdaq, and then I do watch on a big day. Like now that I know Nvidia is ripping, I'll have Nvidia up. But I do try to kind of pick the hot topics of the day to have on my TradingView chart as well. So yeah. And then I will sometimes have the Russell pulled up. Even though I don't trade. I only trade the Nasdaq, but I will watch some of these other markets that are complementary markets to the Nasdaq. All right, so we failed to create higher highs here. So we have a lower high. Could potentially be a sign of weakness, but I want to wait for a little more confirmation before I make a trade, because also right where we are now is where longs are going to be looking for pullback entries, right? They're looking for pullbacks into these EMAs. There's a lot of strategies that involve pullbacks into the EMAs. So I want to be careful that I'm not getting in front of, a bunch of people going long thinking that they've got great value right here. Yep, there we go. And that's what they did. RSI and STOTCH to identify good entry points. Nice. Momentum has been nice today. CNBC is good for fundamental analysis, Kenneth says. The Russell's from another solar system. Every index made ATH all-time highs, and the Russell's just sitting there. Yeah, Yeah, it is very interesting. You want to be careful not to try to extrapolate too much meaning from some of these, right? Like, just because you can look at a chart doesn't mean you necessarily should, or doesn't mean you necessarily should try to derive value from that chart. You just want to be careful. Not every chart is. Oh God, I'm tired, guys. I'm sorry. Not every bit of data. That's why I say keep it simple, right? Like, sometimes you can overwhelm yourself with data. Know who you are as a trader, know who you are as an analyst, and make sure that you're not giving yourself too much information. And when you catch yourself compiling too much information in one place, and you start getting analysis paralysis, or you start second guessing your strategy, my recommendation is to sit and ask yourself, the yawn indicator, yes. Sit and ask yourself, what do you need and what can you do without, right? So for example, let's say, the ES, I think you should watch the ES next to the Nasdaq for sure. But let's say you have the Russell pulled up and you're like, the Russell is not helpful for me making trade decisions on the Nasdaq at all. Take the Russell off. You know what is so funny, Trading Wiz? I also watch Netflix when I trade, especially in moments like this. And now that I'm streaming, it's hard to watch Netflix because I'm talking to y'all. So later today, if I continue trading this afternoon, I will sit on my hands, i.e. watch Netflix, and do nothing while I wait and see if we can find a good trade. And then I'll pause Netflix if we start getting some price action that I like and some setups that I like, and I'll start trading. But Netflix is a great thing to have on your computer, because what you should be doing is waiting for the setups and the opportunities that you trade. Wait for those, and if Netflix does it, if video games does it, if scrolling on your phone does it, do something to stop yourself from looking for things that aren't there. So if you see, if I wanted to just zoom in on this chart right now and try to I could probably convince myself that we were rolling over right here, even though we are clearly not rolling over. But if I was trying so hard to find a trade, I could have made 20 trades in this range right here and totally chopped myself up. Exactly, Captain. Every tick is a potential trade. So do what you have to do to sit on your hands and stop yourself from making stupid trades. I did it right here. I kept thinking I was seeing things that were not there. And I saw a couple things that were there, but I saw more things that were not there. I stopped myself in here. I made a couple dumb ones, and now I'm just sitting on my hands and waiting. And here, I'm actually okay with the trades I made here because I talked through it. I was looking for us to flush through the 400s, or flush back into the 300s, I should say. So I'm not disappointed in these two trades, but I'm very disappointed in these. We were clearly trending upwards, and I was looking for a pullback, or a reversal, I should say. Now, I was looking for a reversal off of these 400s, but, yeah, take your A+++ setups. Good call, Kenneth. Take the setups that you love and don't take anything else. That's why I traded this morning. And I love a good flush to the downside. And finding my entries hard. So right here, I took a $230 loss. But right here, I took a $1,500 profit. And down here, I took a $600 profit. This type of a move is something that I'm really comfortable with. And when it's moving this fast, you can afford to put your stops at break even, and not get, sweat out of the market. So anyways, wait for your setup. Right here, I would love to try to play this and see if I can get a short at the highs of this range. But I don't have any, that's just me being greedy. I don't have any reason to believe that we're going to flush right here. There's nothing yet that's telling me we're going to flush. So I could take a short up here just so I don't miss out on a potential flush in 5 or 10 minutes. But why would I do that? There's nothing telling me that we're going to get that. So be careful. And I might have been right. Yeah, market is telling us we're going up. Now, the last 30 minutes is telling us that the buyers are getting kind of exhausted, but it doesn't mean we're going to just flip and run to the downside. We have a lot of work to do to clear 400. We got 40 handles almost to clear 400. And then we got more work once we get past 400. Although if we can clear 400, we've got some pretty slippery room here to the downside. We might have some resistance at the 70s down here. But other than that, if we can clear 400, we might be on the move. But again, we got a lot of work to get there. So yeah, okay. So if I would have taken this is a good example of a bad good trade. If I would have taken this short up here, I had no business being in a short up here other than FOMO. I don't want to miss a flush if we get a flush. We did get a little bit of a flush, and we're coming right back up right now. But I could have been in a cool entry there. But I wouldn't have been happy with myself taking that trade because it does not follow any kind of a system. I want to see, one of the things I love to see is a strong rolling shoulder. And right now we're so far above 400 that even if we bounce off of 400, if we do continue to show some weakness and some rollover here, then I've got 30 plus handles that I could take to the downside to the 400 level. That'd be a great trade, but I want more confirmation that we're going to do that. Right, this green candle is not making me feel good about that. This next candle is probably going to make me feel even worse about that. So I'm going to sit out. Yep. Not awesome. I mean, awesome if you're long. There we go. See? Glad I sat that out. Again, guys, if you're looking for a good long entry, yeah, Sean, I'm right there with you. I might call it soon also. If you're looking for a good long entry, you can see here pullbacks off of the 9 and 14 EMA have been decent. Pullbacks off of the 21 EMA have been pretty dang good. So, if you had taken this pullback to the 21 EMA, you'd be up 20 plus handles right now. So look at those EMAs on a range-bound day like today, or not a range-bound, a trend day like today. Look for those entries, those long entries off of EMAs. And just remember, when volume dies down in the afternoon, that's typically when we start to see, around the lunchtime, lunch hour. God. I'm sorry. When volume starts to slow down, that is sometimes when we start to see shorts taking advantage of the lull in the volume, and you can sometimes see a decent flush midday on a day like today when we're up 131 basis points right now. 18,230. Yeah, I think it does too. I really am shocked that we're this high right now. I think it definitely wants the 200s again. Well, I think we want VWAP again. And I think if we're so far extended above VWAP right now, I think if we do find VWAP, it's going to just run. Oh, okay. You were looking at the wrong chart. So let me show you my trading view. I think we have a lot of work to do to get there, but I do think that the market will want to see this 276 level again. It was an important level this morning, as you see here. And it was an important level in the overnight. Super important level. I mean, this level has been really meaningful for the last 24 hours. So I do think we want to see that again. Will we see it? I don't know. All right. All right, I might go for a long here, guys. I might look for a long. I've called out longs off of Fibonacci Piano Tuner. Oh, that's a cool name. What is your trading view candle indicator? Thanks in advance. Yes. Trading view candle indicator. The trading view color that you see here. There's a lot more to this, but I use quant view. Let me see. I have a quant view link I can send you guys. Let me try to grab that real quick. I'll tag it in the chat, or I'll pin it in the chat. Let me grab this link. And here we go. All right, quant view. This is the quant view link here. And I'll pin this in the chat. QuantView is awesome, and Trading Wiz, who is in the channel right now, he's a moderator on here. Trading Wiz is a QuantView expert. I think Trading Wiz actually works for QuantView, works with QuantView. Not sure, he can clarify. But QuantView is amazing. I would strongly recommend it. It's my favorite paid indicator I've ever used. There's a lot more to it than just the color. I love the color coding here. It just makes the chart really easy for me to read. You can see here, like my chart is normal red and green candles, but QuantView color codes it in a way that's a little more digestible. I really enjoy it. Yeah, so. No, you blew the 150K. I'm sorry, Grim. You know what? I think I have another. Did I blow this account? I think I might have blown this account. Yeah. I have another 150K combine that I was trying to pass, but. Yeah, dude. Same. DIDs, yes. So let's say for example, you have 2 contracts on right now and you want to sell one. You can change the number of contracts up here at the top. And then you can either click sell market or buy market to close it. Whatever, if you're in a long, you would sell market. If you're in a short, you would buy market. You can just close the one, or you can just click sell market one and have it put a profit target for one of those contracts. Good question, Dids. All right. I might treat this like a pullback and look for a long here off of the EMAs. Watch us get a flush right when I do this, though. Wow. I didn't do it, but let's see. All right, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this off of the 21 EMA. Long off 21 EMA. It's going to just freaking run, huh? Ugh. I hate being long. All right, move stop to break even just because I hate this so much. Nope. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, you got the 5 accounts? Nice, Caesar. That's awesome. Congrats. What do we think, guys? Do I reverse this and try to go short off this? I don't know what to do here. I'm not touching it. I just took a $300 loss. I'm still up 280 on the day. 260. 260 on the day. Yeah, Andreas, I'm kind of thinking the same thing. Although, look at this. This is a great... Is this a pullback or a breakdown? What do we got here? ES is showing a little more strength than the Nasdaq on this candle, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything. I am looking for just one more solid trade to end the day. This is very interesting. We're kind of hovering over 2 different order blocks right now, supply and demand. Something's got to give here. All right, I am going to look for a short here. Okay, I'm in short, 38. Awesome, awesome. All right, I am going to target 405 down here at the bottom of these candle bodies. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, that sucks. It was looking so promising. Wah, wah. Trading Wiz is long. I should never fade Trading Wiz. Oh, Bryce is long too? Goodness gracious. Andreas said I shouldn't do that. I really want this though. And I think it wants it. No, it doesn't. All right. Yeah, long's the move here. Man, if I was still in this position, I'd be cooking right now. You got out on that? Yeah. Not a great wick here to be in on. What are we doing, huh? What do you think we're doing? You're short ES now. Really? ES is showing signs of potentially running back to the highs. Interesting. Man, that would have been a fun short to be on. Hey, nice job, dudes. Love it. Love it. Love it. I don't know enough about Forex to say whether it is a scam or not, but I've never traded Forex. Don't know much about it. But I know some of you in the community do trade Forex, so I don't really want to shit on it. Other than, oh, here we go. All right. Let's see what this is one of my favorite setups here. Let's see if we get strong opportunity for a flush here. Looking for it right off of these, the bottom of these candle bodies. But kind of off these EMAs too. Let's see. See if we get it. Right there. Yeah, that way the stop loss is just above the EMAs. See if the EMAs and these candle bodies hold as resistance. And then we could potentially run back to the downside. Oh, did I swear? I didn't even notice. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay. I won't do that again, Dad. All right. Stop to break even because I would like to see a power flush down off of this. No. Whatever. Break even. I'll take a break even trade here. All right. One more try off the EMAs. Hey, Banks. No. Oh, I moved that too far. That's okay. That's okay. You dog. You dog. Wow, guys. I am struggle bussing right now. I really think we've got some weakness. The EMAs are starting to cross over. One more try here. If this doesn't work, I'm done. Stop at the above this candle wick here. And I am going to move my take profit down here. This is my target, 405, bottom of these candle bodies here. All right, we're in the money. I'm going to move stop to break even in case these dumb buyers come back in and decide to try to take over again. All right, flushing. Oh, Nvidia's fallen. Okay, maybe buyers are getting exhausted in Nvidia. We do have to break this level. This level at 429 is pretty strong right now. Let's see if we get it. No. I am break even, so I will take another trade if this one doesn't work. I'm not going to take one right now, but I will look for another trade. ES is showing some strength right now. You sold at 18,442. Not a bad level. Oh, that's a great level. You're still in the money right now. Not a ton of... That's a cheap trade. Nice trade. I don't know if we'll get a double top here. We're in a little bit of a trend right now. The buyers are definitely looking for value here. They're finding value down here in the 30s. Man, I wish I was short at 22. That's a great short, man. It does look pretty promising. We got to flush the 30s. Take one more entry here. We need to flush the 30s, and we need to run. We need to run. Run, baby, run. All right. I'm going to move stop to break even because we need to flush hard. Like, we need to just dump. That's good so far. I'm going to move my stop to 29 in case we turn back around. All right, this will be my last trade for the day. Short 3 contracts at 18,436, target 18,405. This would be a 30 handle trade. I would love this. Take down 1,800 in profit. I'm not going to count my chickens before they hatch, though. All right. Moving stop to 420, taking down 15 handles, worst case. But it looks like we're going to get this. We're up $1,500 on the trade. I am going to move stop down to 412 here in a second if it gives it to us. Just in case, because really just trying to narrow in my profit target here. There we go. Stop at 412. Looks like we're going to get 405 though. Nice. All right. Great trade to end on, guys. We're up $1,482 for the day. I am done. I was waiting for that move. We got the move. We stopped. We literally died out right where I thought we might die out. Cool. Love it. Look at that. That's what I love about shorting the Nasdaq. When you get a good move, it happens fast. We just took down 31 handles, 30 and a half handles. We took down 30 handles there. So that's an $1,800 profit. We were down 200 at that time. We're up 1,400 on the day. I am done. I'm walking away. My son is off of school this week on spring break, so I'm going to go hang out with him and my wife. And anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Look at that. Look at that. That was the trade we wanted to end on today. Great trade. Y'all, thank you to the chat for tuning in. Thank you all for keeping it positive, keeping it fun, keeping it light. I had a great time with all of you. Have a wonderful rest of your day and trade smart. Protect those profits. If you're losing today, protect your losses. Don't take a bigger loss than you need to take. Walk away. There's always tomorrow. Trade for tomorrow. And we'll see you tomorrow morning, y'all. Have a good one.